And they say she's in class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, and lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. And they scream, the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grams, and she don't wanna go outside tonight. And in the pipe she flies to the motherland, or send love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly, angels to fly. No, gotta take that test, hold courage to your chest. Don't wanna wait for you, don't wanna have to lose all that I compromise to feel another high. I gotta keep it down tonight. And oh, I was a king under your control. And oh, I wanna feel like you let me go.
So for the pop songs, they are usually lyrically faster, as pop is normally got an upbeat rhythm, which is why pop songs are usually the songs that are played at parties and clubs and everything like that, and the ones that are on the charts. Vocally, they mainly use the 4x4 beat, which you can hear in the songs and through the vocals, making it easier to pick out a pop song from different songs which have like a different tempo or a different time signature. And with a pop song, like the melody is the same throughout, and we know that it's a pop song from the way that it's played, through the time signatures and just how fast it's going, and the structure of the pop song is very repetitive. As you can hear through the A-Team, the example that I did, you can see that the structure of the song is lyrically and it sounds very repetitive, as pop is basically just, as pop is just another 4x4 beat song, which is very modern, and you can hear that through the way that it's sang. You can probably count the 4x4 beat and you can hear that through them.
Why are you so far away? She said, won't you ever know that I'm in love with you, that I'm in love with you. You're soft and only, you're lost and only, you're strangest angels dancing in the deepest oceans, twisting in the water just like a dream. Oh, you're just like a dream.
For my rock song, there was quite a difference between the pop song and the one that I did for my rock one, because for the actual song, Just Like Heaven, it uses a lot more of a heavier sound, whereas pop is mainly more like synthy, and for the rock it's normally fuller and louder with real instruments, as pop is more synthy, like computer controlled instruments. However, there are quite a few similarities, because a rock and pop song still have that 4x4 beat, which makes them very similar. Also vocally, I would say that they are in time and the structure is very much the same. For a rock song, you normally find that there's more male people singing them, whereas a pop song, you don't really get like the sound that you would in a rock song, if that makes sense. Like for a pop one, you would just find more synthy instruments. For a rock, it's more full and deeper and just like loud all in general. The main difference between a rock song and a pop song is probably the vocals, as for a pop song they're not as intense as a rock song, whereas a rock song, like their vocals are more intense and they're more deep and heavy, whereas a pop singer is normally like has a softer voice. Usually, but not all the time, like rock is done by like male singers because they have more of a sharper and like a deeper voice, so it makes it easier to notice that between them. But other than that, pop and rock are very similar.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
For For my jazz one, you can tell that it's very like blues and swingy, and that makes it sound jazz, which is different from pop and rock. People who sing jazz normally have more of a soul voice, which is different from pop, because pop music is all like put together, like there's no really like breaks in pop music, if you know what I mean. Like with jazz, they have time to express the notes and everything, but you don't really get that in pop. And jazz is also much slower than pop and rock music, so that is already like an example of why they're different. But jazz has to be like slow because it's fascinating with the blues. For me, I find the difference between pop and jazz being that I have more time to pronounce my words when I'm singing jazz, as it's a lot slower than pop, so it gives me more time to express each word and each note, which is why I love soul singers, as soul singers normally have more of a powerful voice.
Jolene, 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 oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh, please don't take him just because you can.
My folk country song that I did was Jolene by Dolly Parton, and it's a song from like the Midwest, which is why it's a country song, because you can tell by that slang that it's going to be a country song, which already makes it different from the other genres. And you can tell it's a country song because of the way that she sings the songs to let us know that like that's a country one. She has a lot of different slang on all of the words. Like as you can see when I sang it, there was some words that had like a country slang on it to give it that vibe. A country song normally like revolves around acoustic guitars and like mainly acoustic instruments in general, also making it different from like rock band, pop band and a jazz band. Like they're all different in their own way. Like the way that I sing that song expresses country slang, like you can hear it when I'm singing it. This is different from pop, as pop mainly like involves synths or different kinds of loops, whereas country you wouldn't hear that because it's mainly acoustic. You can also tell it's a country song because of the different accent, and like you wouldn't get that in pop, rock or jazz. Country is very similar to acoustic, but I think the thing that makes it different is that your country you get like the accent and the slang, and with acoustic you don't normally get that. Country is different from jazz, as jazz uses more of a variety of instruments, whereas country doesn't. Like it's mainly based to acoustic guitar, as jazz uses more like brass instruments. Vocally each song is different in their own way, because jazz you can hear that it's got much more of like a soul but softer voice, and country you can hear the accent. Rock you can hear how loud and heavy the vocals are, and with pop you can just hear that 4x4 beat. Thanks for watching.